Hey there, welcome in. I'm Tiffany Lord, corporate yoga coach and founder of Love and Asana, and I'm here today talking about sleep. There are so many different applications for your yoga practice, from flexibility to boosting immunity, but today I invite you to think of how yoga can be a primer for the body for rest. So we can down regulate the nervous system, we can break the stress response, release stiffness from the day, and calm your mind all with yoga techniques. Super cool. So you're probably in a different place with sleep versus anyone else that's watching this. And of course, you have a different lifestyle, a work schedule, a musculoskeletal history that's different. So I'm just going to offer a few broad suggestions, and then you can choose the ones that make the most sense for you. You can test them out and just see what's most helpful. So breathing techniques are my top recommendation to unwind before bed. And sama breath is one of my favorites to prepare for sleep. But also, when I have trouble falling asleep, I call on sama breathing. So for this one, we're just using the same count, inhale and exhale, and maybe starting with a 3 count. So for example, we'll inhale through the nose, 2, 3, and exhale through the nose, 2, 3. And if it feels like you have more capacity or you just need a longer, bigger breath, you can always move up to a 4, 5, 6, but it's a slow count, like counting sheep. And it can be very soothing. So feel free to try that one on here for a few more rounds and just notice how it feels in your body sitting up tall and softening the shoulders. Nice. So next up, meditation, of course. And when you are looking for a meditation, if you're going to do a guided one, listening to one of my videos or someone else's audio recordings, choose something that is calming to you, right? Not everything is relaxing to everybody. So if you've heard of a visualization or somebody leading you through a meditation that didn't feel relaxing, try another one. There's something out there for everybody. I promise if you keep looking, you will find something, but just choosing a relaxing voice, someone that has a slower cadence, something that has really calming music. And again, just for the purposes of using your yoga practice for rest. So you don't always have to choose that kind of a meditation. But for example, if water makes you anxious, we don't want you listening to waves or, a visualization of floating down the river, because that's obviously not going to be helpful. So anyways, choose one that makes the most sense for you. And again, it can just be a really great primer to like release the worries of the day and help you really settle in so you're able to fall asleep a little quicker and have more deep rest using meditation right before bed. And finally, a lot of clients really love movement, before bed, which is great. And my recommendations are, do a more active yoga practice a little bit more before you plan to fall asleep. So like maybe like 4 hours or something like that before you fall asleep, just so that your body can really come down off of the endorphin and the cortisol rush, right? And totally feel free to move before bed, but just let it be slow, let it be relaxing, like a restorative or, even a yin practice, something like that, or just some slow flow that isn't really meant to, invigorate. Or you can just choose a stretch that you really love, just kind of hang out there right before you get in bed. So I know that's not going to be a good fit for everybody. Some of you are going to be like, man, I love to work out right before I go to bed. It just like releases all my stress. And okay, well, you've already found the movement practice that works for you. So totally stick with that, and try on breathing or meditation. Just add it in and see how that works. So with all of that, listen to your body, honor where you're at in that moment, in that day. What do you need? And using your practice to help improve sleep will always have that goal in mind, to calm and soothe versus to invigorate or energize, which may be the better practice for, the morning or midday when you have that slump, right? So feel free to check out my meditations and micro breaks with movement and breathing and all that good stuff on this channel to see if any of those help you unwind. Reach out to me with any questions. I'm happy to help, and take care of yourself and rest well. I'll see you next time.